Okay, sawa, lakini kwa sasa tuende straight into a first topic, eh? Tunaongea about Kenyans living in the diaspora. Tukiangalia especially about their well-being and their welfare. Of late, na si of late, even before JB, umekuwa ukisikia kuna incidences nyingi za either Kenyans who have been murdered abroad ama pia of this, it's a modern day slavery thing going on in Saudi Arabia. Wakenya wanaenda huko, wengine wanauawa, wengine wanarudi wanaokuwa na horrific stories of what happened to them. So my question is, tukianzia tu wewe kama wewe, ukipewa kazi, uambiwe kuja ufanye kazi abroad versus ufanye kazi hapa, which one would you pick?
If I got a job between Kenya and the other out country, I would prefer going there because I know the salary is fatter there.
Do you think maybe ya kwamba issues ambazo zina affect Wakenya ambao wanaishi huko in the diaspora, they should be of concern to us?
The country has a carefree attitude towards its citizens. I don't think you would come and hear Chinese has been molested here and they just keep quiet. So personally, I really get concerned.
We cannot say that the government doesn't know. The government has got a very good intelligence system. They know all these particular things, but we can say that there is some inaction. This is the head of state. If he says that no, this should not happen, then the rest of the people will follow. Just like in a family, if the father is not saying anything, what do you expect the children to be doing?
Why do people go abroad? They are going to look for a greener pasture. So maybe when you are going there, we are going to look for money, we sort ourselves out, then we try and live a better life more than here in Kenya. But again, that one, we blame that one on maybe now our leaders. They should provide greener pastures for professionals, for everyone, so that they be comfortable not to go outside the country. And get us who are going outside the country, we should take care of where we are going. You just don't pack your things. You've been promised a good package. Utapata nyumba mzuri, utapata sijui what, you're promised heaven, and then when you fika there, it's hell. So I think all of us should see where are you going. Before you pack your things and you take off the plane, you might be going to be a slave ama nini. Sasa see, that one will you blame that one on the leader? No, it's your responsibility to see where you're going. Just don't pack and decide now I go. You might even become something else that I don't want to mention.
If I'm getting some good package, I'll take the risk. But I don't think the government is all to blame about it, because eventually I'm mature enough and I'm making this decision all by myself.
But you know, sometimes
That's
when they advertise, they tell you when you're going there, you're going to earn $10,000. Ukifika huko ni Zimbabwean dollars. 40 bob. 40 bob.
Mimi nishawaifanya interview na hao watu. Na niliwaitisha pesa mzuri kabisa, mingi kabisa.
Ngoja, watu wa gani?
Ni agent wengine wa Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Walikuwa wanasemaje? Tell us the context. Yeah. Walikuwa wanasema nini?
Okay, there was to go and become a workshop technician. Okay? Then mimi nikawaitisha pesa mingi kabisa. Okay? Kama 200,000. Mimi sikuchukuliwa. And I'm sure wale walitisha tuseme kama 30,000 walienda haraka sana. And even up to date, they keep on emailing me. Okay?
Anakuambia upunguze kidogo kidogo. Wanaweza change.
No, ni wananiita interview, nienda interview tena. Najua ni mtego anataka kuniweka. So kwa hivyo inategemea na wewe mwenyewe vile unachukua hiyo job.
Somebody like me just packing and going to the airport, make my way out. How will the government know?
The government
the only thing that we can blame on the government is when something comes out like that. We need to see at least what they did after that. But you can't just blame the government. They wouldn't know that you're there in the first place.
If you are a parent, you cannot say that you don't know your children. So what she's trying to express is that the government does not know it is citizens. It should know where they are, and it should at least get concerned. If these agencies are promising that much money, they should be held responsible for it. If they are not held responsible for it, who is going to be held responsible?
Government should still look into this agents thing. Who are these agents? Because I think the agents are taking advantage of the naive people. Because most of the people who are taken out, like house girls, most of them have not gone to school. They're naive, they don't know anything. They just pick them, help them get the passport. I don't think they normally have the papers themselves. These agents are being paid and then they fix everything for them. they take advantage of them. I believe they don't really know what they're going to do outside there.
Okay, sawa. Tutaendelea na hii mada very shortly. Kwa sasa wacha tu watch a small insert.
Nilitoka hapa in 2009 after kusecure job pande za Saudi Arabia. Vile nilitoka hapa tukwe deployed Dubai. Ile salo tulikuwa tumetoka hapa tumeandikiwa na tukatia signature kwa ile agreement tulitoka hapa nayo ilikuwa ni different na ile tulikuta huko. Kitu ile Wakenya wengi kule niliona wanasafa sana. Kwanza ni mshahara duni. Pili, wakati wa muda wa kufanya kazi. Nafanya kazi masaa mengi sana na ni 6 days a week. Ukisikia kuna kazi ambazo unaandikwa nje ya nchi, ni always vizuri sana kufanya research ya kampuni yenyewe. Kama unaweza kuwa na watu huko ama unaweza jua watu wako huko wakupatia information kuhusu kampuni, kama yenyewe wanalipa vizuri hivyo wanasema, ama na masaa ya kufanya kazi, ujue mkataba mzuri, ukitoka hapa ujue ile kazi unaenda kufanya. Embassy haiwezi take ile hatua tu ya kuenda kufuatilia ijue hizi charges wanaambiwa ni za kweli ama mambo ni ya kweli ama si ya kweli.
Nani hapa ameshaenda to a foreign country na ukaenda kwa the Kenyan embassy in that area, and how was the experience like, if anyone?
Nilikuwa nimeenda South Mokirango na embassy ya huko.
On a serious note, JB.
Ya kuvuka border.
Ya kuvuka border.
Russia. Yeah, and by the way, the Kenyan embassy there, I celebrate you. They're very good. I was studying there. Na walikuwa nakuja shule, by the way. Wanaona vile una perform. Ni kama mzazi. Kama una fail unatandikwa. Kama unapita anakupatia pocket money. And they used to come at least twice a week, by the way. Without us complaining. Without, as in, ukiland wanakuja wanakuona na wanakam shule. Either once or twice a week.
The US has the highest number of Kenyans in the diaspora, those living in the US. So how can the embassy huko in the US ensure that at least the Kenyans in the diaspora wanna participate in the political front, in the social front, and also in economic development here locally in Kenya?
They should keep track. Oh, this guy is out of the country, he's in US. So while they are there, they should at least find a way of maybe meeting, maybe communicating, because when there's a communication breakdown, that's when many things appear. Kwa kisiasa nadhani wanaweza hakikisha kwamba kabla wakati wa uchaguzi ufike, electronic voting has been really established. Ndo by the time tunafika wakati uchaguzi ukuwa na that electronic card to vote, you just vote and you're in and that's it. I think that will be the best way they can deal with people outside the country.
Kuna mtu ameshaenda embassy yoyote kutafuta visa maybe for a visit or to study?
Zamani tukipeleka watu wenye wanaenda kuchukua visa, we used to wake up at 2 a.m. to make sure tuko kwa embassy by 4 a.m. Ndio at least to make sure umefika umeonekana mapema. But at least I think the embassies nowadays you can book your appointment online for a visa, and then ikitokea, that's when maybe you can go and appear there. It's not very tedious like kitambo.
Kwanza ile embassy ya Nakuru is very nice. Juzi nitaka kwenda Nakuru, that embassy very good.
Achana na huyu.
Squeeze in the county. If you want to go to another county.
No. Okay, unajua ni JB tumpate maoni ya watu hapa kwa Matatu. Let's go to the streets sasa kupata maoni huko.
Wapi visa yako kwenda kwa streets?
Then we'll be back. JB, what have you drank this morning?
Kila mtu ajishughulikie, cause tukitegemea nini serikali ishughulikie, kila mtu anataka kwenda huko.
Anything that can happen, hiyo ni mzigo wako, unaona. You don't have to post to your country because your country did not haikuallow ufanye nini uende huko, unaona.
Kwa tunasikia watu wenye wameenda Saudi Arabia wanakuwa mistreated, but we have a right of freedom. Tuko na ile right ya kutembea. Mtu anaweza enda mahali popote anataka, na akipata chance ya kwenda huko, the person should not be mistreated, because hata watu wa huko wanakuja Kenya. Nasikia sasa wakikuja huku na sisi tuwa mistreat because they are human beings.
Ni vizuri tuwashughulikie kwa sababu the fact remain, hata kama wako nje ni wa Kenya.
Na hayo ndo maoni ya watu kwa streets.
Yes.
JB wacha akapunge hewa. Alafu we'll be right back. JB. Are you okay?
Unaonga pale sasa tunapunga na babu.
Tushaenda na break.